Cool.
Welcome back to Tag 'em and Bag 'em, everybody. I'm Jay. This is Jackie, and we are exhausted.
I mean, you weren't kidding when you said I'm just going to say I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I told you. I'm like, we're exhausted. I didn't know how to enter. I couldn't. My brain's not functioning right. This snow's got me flustered. I hate snow. You know that.
Well, you're not a big fan of winter, period.
Yeah,
But snow doesn't help.
No, not one bit.
I'm not a fan of the cold.
Yeah.
At all.
And you just haven't been feeling too well. You haven't been yourself here a couple of days.
Yeah. I think I've been sick since Friday last week.
Thursday or Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and then the snow came and it just really wore you down.
yeah.
And then not to mention you haven't stopped working. You've been busting your ass. You busted your ass.
It is so hard to, like, when you're like, it's bad enough, like, it's hard to do our job.
Yeah.
But when you're doing our job and getting the physical, like putting them in, like I did the one that wasn't very big, and it wasn't a hard one. It was no stairs involved, no nothing like that. It was like a sliding situation. He was 211 pounds, I think, and I was absolutely exhausted by the time I was done. I was like, I got nothing left in me.
Did you push through? Because we suffered last night all night.
All night, dude. We didn't get off we got off on time. We left at 8, but we didn't. I think you got up at 3.
Yeah.
And I got up at 3:45. Well, okay. I got up at 3 too, but you left the house and I didn't leave till 3:45.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and then after that it was all night. All
But it
morning,
tends to be that way when we're working. Like
Yeah.
when you and I work, I don't know. Death is just like, hey, you guys, you shouldn't sleep.
Yeah.
We let's hang.
You're my favorites.
Yeah, even the boss calls it says we're like blessed or cursed, either one.
Whatever, however you look at it. I mean, blessed in the fact that we're getting paid for what we do, but cursed in the fact that we ain't getting no goddamn sleep.
Yeah, no. And when you're sick, it's so much worse. And I do feel bad because I feel like every time I've sat down, you're like, hey, you want to watch a movie? Yeah, sure.
Or wrestling.
Yeah.
Like you missed Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I don't.
Actually, this week you watched it. It was Friday night. You fell asleep through it all, and you didn't know what happened.
I missed most of Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I laid down to get comfortable because my head started pounding again. And I think I watched the first match, and then I don't remember anything after that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. But I'm not trying to sleep on purpose. I'm literally just so freaking tired. Like, you had to take care of me all weekend because I was so out of it. Like, we went to Taco Grande today, and I went to order a taco burger.
What'd you call it?
A taco burrito.
Taco burrito.
Apparently.
They looked at you like, what are you talking about?
You looked at me the same way, and I was like, I don't know what I said, but apparently it was wrong. So now I'm one of those people that I'm going to run the taco burrito. God, stupid. In my head all the time, and I'm just taco burrito. I can't believe I said that. I'm going to be thinking about that. I'm never going to be able to order for myself from Taco Grande again.
Either that or they'll invent a taco burrito. I mean, I don't know how. They'll take the crusty taco and put it, crunch it.
I don't know. They have a funny taco, so why
That's
not
true.
a taco burrito?
It's true, but it's not rolled up like a burrito.
Yeah, she just looked at me. She's like, you know what? It's okay. I'm like, look, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then apparently I tried to kill you.
No, you just tried to break my face.
Well, so when we got home this morning, you set your alarm because we had something you had to do at like 10:30, and so we're on 24-hour shifts. So when his phone goes off, I'm just used to getting up because that means we've got a call. Because you only work one shift without me.
Yeah.
And even then, I'll go on calls with you, and up until the time I'm like, have fun.
Yeah.
Because that's what, you get a day off, I get a day off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was so tired, and I've been so sick that when your phone went off, I thought it was a call to go. And last I knew, you were sitting in the chair or you weren't in the room. So I didn't think you were next to me. So I went to go grab his phone. Apparently I damn near elbowed him right in the face.
Yeah, it came close. I was scared. I think I screamed. No.
I thought you were mad at me. You're like, watch them elbows. It's like, sorry. I didn't mean to.
It was close. You didn't get me, but man, it sure puts the fear into me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it just gives you an excuse
Yeah.
to tell people that I actually beat you up. You're like, "Do you see what she did? She broke my nose because there was sound while she was sleeping."
I didn't allow her to sleep, so she beat me.
Exactly. I know how you're gonna like work that in.
Yeah.
But we've had a good run. And 2026 has started out with a bang. The show's doing really well. We've had some amazing guests, a couple amazing guests, and we got to experience our very first GCW show.
Yeah.
So GCW stands for what?
Game Changer Wrestling.
Game Changer Wrestling, and it was there at the Wave.
Mm-hmm.
And we bought front row seat tickets. And the Wave is, it's not a bad venue for wrestling.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
I enjoyed it. The crowd echoed really good through it. It was
Yeah. And it wasn't like you had to go a long way for the bar, which was open. There were people standing. Like, that place was packed.
Yeah.
But the seating, now chairs were fine, but it was so close. You had a dude sitting in your lap.
Basically. Yeah, he was basically sitting in my lap. He was so close. It was.
Yeah, and when you're sitting, like, I had a skinny dude next to me who had a really huge dude next to him.
Yeah.
And then I had you on the other side, and you had a dude who was damn near sitting on your lap, too.
So, like, the two guys that were sitting right next to me, they wouldn't have been so bad. They got up one point, and then that one guy walked in, and he was big.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was big.
He was like 2 seats.
Yeah, he should have had 2 seats out. That's how big he was. And then when, like, they came back, he didn't move over for him. He just sat there and, like, basically just spread it out like, oh, this is my territory.
Yeah.
And then they had to scooch closer to me, so it was like...
and there was no room for us to go. There was nowhere for me to go.
Yeah, no.
So, and I kept apologizing to the dude next to me, but later on in the show, I realized I should not apologize to the dude sitting next to me, because by the end of it, I not my type of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a great show. We got to see Shotzi in person.
Mm-hmm.
And Shotzi and KJ Orso had a match there. We've seen KJ Orso. The first time we saw him was down at the State Fair, right?
Yes.
But we got to... Shotzi and KJ both ended up in my lap.
At some point, yes, they did.
Yeah. And that's when I really started not liking the guys that were sitting next to me.
Yeah.
Wichita needs to do better. Y'all need to do better. Y'all, you're good as fans and whatever, but... y'all are just bring the trash.
It was kind of a toxic environment.
That was so trashy. This is the reason they don't bring big shit here, because y'all are trashy as shit. Y'all ain't got no couth. Y'all missing teeth and saying the trashiest shit, taking crotch photos and videos while I'm sitting next to them like nobody else can see what they're doing. And just the most heinous things. I have never been so uncomfortable, and I've been going to wrestling for a while.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It was Wichita do better.
I will say though, I miss some of those chants that we were chanting there, like "you suck dick."
Yeah,
stuff like old ECW chants. I missed it. It was fun.
We got to see Shotzi and KJ Orso. We got to see. I didn't write them down. Of course, we enjoyed it. The whole show was really good.
Yeah, the former Kalisto.
Yeah, the lucha match was my favorite match.
Yeah.
That was so good. I wish I could remember exactly who it was. I'd have to go back and look.
I don't remember. Like I said, one of them is the former Kalisto. He goes by something Del Sol now. I can't remember what it is.
But the luchas ended up in your lap. Actually, the big one ended up sitting on your knee.
Yeah,
like
for
Santa Claus.
Quite a while.
Did he tell you what he wanted for Christmas?
No. He looked at me and said, "You ain't Santa Holmes."
I was not expecting that.
Yeah. So we saw them. We saw some of our guys. They didn't wrestle, but we saw some of the guys we're used to.
We did. We got to see Caine Carter. We got to see
Zachariah Creed.
Which, by the way, Zachariah Creed's got some words for Bray. That was so funny. I ain't never laughed so hard. He says, "I'm not as tall as Simon." That motherfucker. I was like, yeah, Jay and I are sitting here the whole time trying to figure out who's the actual heel, because he's supposed to be a face and he's talking so much mad shit. We love you, Ray.
Yeah.
But you talk some mad shit and you made Zach Creed laugh. Just some mad shit.
Yeah, we also saw Remington.
Oh yeah, Remington, and we got an update. So he's talking about 6 weeks of rehab, but he thinks he's going to do his own rehab. So we will for sure be up and running. I think he said by May.
Yeah, all I gotta say is just take your time, but don't strain it because.
Yeah, I made the mistake of calling him a kid, and he goes, "I'm not a kid," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, how old are you?" He's, "I'm 32." I'm like, "Shut up, kid." Shut up. Yeah. But we did. Who else did we see? Kevin George was there, but I didn't get to see him.
Yeah.
I know he was there.
Yeah, he said he was going to be there. And
we looked around and we couldn't find him. So Kevin, if you were there, we were not ignoring you. We didn't see you.
Yeah.
Who else was there?
Well, there was some.
There was a few Osage fans.
Yeah, Brick Savage.
Yeah.
He wrestled there. That was the first Brick Savage match I've seen. I've been waiting to see him live
in person.
That was really good. I really enjoyed Teriyaki.
Yeah.
That guy was fun.
There's a one of the tag team partners wrestled on his own.
Yeah, one of the champions.
And literally just the next week he went up to AEW.
I don't even think it was the next week. I think it was like 2 days later.
Yeah, it was craziness. Yeah. It was good. The whole show was good. I got a little piece of a table. We got to see Effie.
Yeah, Effie.
Logan told us a long time ago we would enjoy seeing Effie.
And
he talked about it on Calling All Sassholes like a year ago, who Effie was. And Logan messaged me and was like, "Oh, you're going to really like Effie." And he was not lying.
Yeah, we were impressed with him.
Instant fans.
It was so fun.
Look, I ain't never.
Time.
And he came out to
Yellow Brick Road.
Yellow Brick Road by Elton John.
Elton John's Yellow Brick Road. And the whole crowd was singing along.
And I shook his hand and I told him Logan challenged him to a sword fight.
No, you said
to a duel. And he goes,
"Is it a sword fight?
What do you mean, with like actual swords?" And I said, "Well, I didn't say
I guess
that.
Only the future will know."
But he did ask about Logan's baby.
Yeah.
And he said, it's so funny. He goes, "When's he due?"
The boy, they had it.
That baby came and she's got like personality stuff. Effie was probably one of my favorite parts. Effie and the luchas. That lucha match was top notch. It just fast. There wasn't a part of it that was not exciting. I really enjoyed that one, and I didn't know that one would be the one that stole it for me, but it did.
I got some blood on my Jordans.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
That's a risk you take.
That's why I wear them to wrestling. Those are my wrestling shoes.
I was gonna say
it's the only time I wear them.
That's a risk you take when you go to wrestling shoes. I'm surprised that is the first bit of blood, especially when Chance came. Yeah. When Chance was all bloody all over Jordan's sign on the table and everything.
Yeah.
So if GCW comes back, because they did say something about they want to come back to Wichita. If they come back, we are definitely going again.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't cheap. It was like, I want to say $65 a ticket for our front row tickets.
Yeah.
But the front row is worth it.
It was way worth it. She was kind of worried when they started doing the death match shit. Like, oh no, I'm gonna get.
Well, because on the videos, they had like glass and things, and this is inside, and I can just I'm an agent of chaos. So if something's going flying through the air, how many times does it come my direction?
That's true.
So give me a safety goggles. If you're gonna, you can break it, that's fine. But I want safety goggles because I have to have both these bitches. My eyes are the only thing that I got going for me right now. Excuse me. That's the only thing that works.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes, not all the time. Look, like I told you, I'm gonna be deaf. You're gonna be blind. We're just gonna be two people leading each other, going, "What? What did you say? I don't know. Where are you?"
Yeah, I'm gonna be Richard Pryor. She's gonna be Gene Wilder.
I'm definitely.
How many people get that reference?
Yeah. They won't. They won't at all. Did you just call me an asshole?
Read my lips. Asshole.
If that doesn't tell you how old we are, nothing will.
Right.
People right now will be like, who is Gene Wilder? Who is Richard Pryor?
I'm just saying, okay, like, cultured wise, if you don't know who Gene Wilder is, there's a problem with you. because he's like.
I think most people would know who Gene Wilder is before Richard Pryor because of Willy Wonka.
Yeah, but I feel like everybody should know who Richard Pryor is too. The Lord of the motherfucker.
The Richard Pryor is the king of stand-up. Was the king of stand-up. Like if you enjoy old school stand-up, like real stand-up, the first thing you want to watch is Richard Pryor, especially telling his story about how he set himself on fire.
Yeah. I
Motherfucker
always
is hilarious.
My favorite was always Eddie Murphy telling the story about him when he met between him and Bill Cosby.
Oh God,
and
yeah.
Bill Cosby was telling me he needed so much.
Is that the
Eddie Murphy's Raw, I believe.
His Raw, the famous one where he's wearing the leather Michael Jackson.
Have a Coke and a smile to shut the fuck up.
That is his.
Best line ever.
I love good comedy. Comedy's different than what we grew up with, but Eddie Murphy's Raw and Richard Pryor, and even watching old Robin Williams back when he was not sober. That's some good times.
Oh yeah, Sam Kinison, George Carlin.
God, George Carlin. George Carlin could go on for days. Yeah, that's why people are like, you don't watch very much. It's not that funny. It's recycled jokes. You have to really get me.
Yeah, comedy nowadays comedy's a lot like, they don't. They more or less tell stories about themselves. It feels like.
Well, I'm okay with that. Like I think females have gotten funnier than they used to be.
Yeah, but I mean, you think about some of those like I said, George Carlin. He did the 7 Dirty Words.
Oh yeah.
Or like Sam Kinison just ranting about religion or just anything.
Yeah, my favorite one was the what was his name? The one that was always depressed. He'd be like, I got on the subway.
Right?
Yeah. I got on the subway and somebody stabbed me. So there's that. Like he was just straight.
Licked my face this morning. Automatically threw up.
Just straight face, the most depressing shit ever. But it just killed. And I couldn't have been more than 2.
Yeah, king of one-liners is what Stephen Wright was.
Oh, I loved Stephen Wright when I was a kid. I couldn't. At first, when I saw him, I was like, is he funny?
Yeah.
And then when
you just that,
I know. And then when you listen to what he's saying, you're like, so my dog died. It's like Debbie Downer. Congratulations, you're having a baby. I just found out I can't have a baby. Dun dun dun. That kind of shit.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me though. That depressed humor. That's very much up my alley. I should have. That is a sign of things to come.
Right.
So GCW was fabulous. We had a great time. I didn't know that the show would run as long as it did.
Yeah.
It ran for 3 hours, 3.5. They
had quite a few matches.
Yeah. I mean, it was go, go, go. Yeah. They had a very small, 10-minute intermission, I think.
Yeah, so they can clean the ring out after the death match they had.
Yeah, but even then, they got real quick to it.
Yeah, they didn't take an intermission. Well, they were filming too, so.
Yeah. So, and they were live on Thriller
or Chiller. I can't remember what the place is called. I believe it's Chiller is what he was saying, but it sounded like he was saying Thriller.
I thought it said Thriller. I thought we looked it up. So
yeah, I don't remember.
Apparently it's a place to go for all your indie wrestling.
Yeah, they have a lot of, we looked on, there's a lot.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's like $70 a year, something like that.
Which we thought about it. We just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. Which,
you know what? Let me finish paying this room off before we decide that we're gonna.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't put the cart before the horse because the horse doesn't like it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I bet if he had a plow on a dude's neck, he'd probably enjoy it a little more.
I mean, so what else is new?
Yeah, it's been. That was our first show and only show so far this year. We're getting ready for our next one. Our HCW show in Salina got canceled, so that was a little disappointing.
Yeah, it wasn't a little disappointing. That was really disappointing.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad. There's going to be some matches we're not going to see, like Chance versus.
Yeah, because we brought Ray in to do a prediction show for that show, and then it got canceled last minute. Hopefully, it's kind of up in the air right now.
Yeah,
on what's going to happen, whether they're going to be able to host the shows again.
They also canceled the WWX show.
Well, they moved it to
the weather.
Oh yeah, out there in Hayes.
Yeah.
Well, this huge snowstorm there. We didn't get a lot of snow, but apparently there were places outside of Wichita that got like 11 feet.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, the
I'll tell you what, though,
apocalypse or whatever.
the snow don't impress me when people get out in it because they just don't know how to fucking act in it. So
No, you can't drive like you are driving on dry ground.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all need to slow down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It gets crazy because it's like
Changing lanes like it's no big.
People all of a sudden think that, oh, because it snowed out, I gotta go out and drive like a fucking idiot.
Well, and it gives them an excuse. Well, I can't see the line, so I'm going to go straight down the middle of the road.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go 10 miles an hour. Move.
Yeah. No,
Like,
I could just tell from the poles on the road where the fuck I'm at in the road.
Some people have, like, actually, like, if we didn't have to get out, we were not going to get out. But unfortunately, due to our jobs,
Yeah.
Luckily,
Death
they didn't.
waits for no man.
Yeah,
Or
luckily,
woman.
they didn't have any traffic calls all weekend.
Not until last night or yesterday.
Or yesterday morning.
Yeah. Surprisingly.
Yeah, so that was good.
I mean, no, I guess they had some traffic, just not. We didn't have no traffic calls because you read the news, they had cars flipped over.
Yeah, they weren't fatalities. There was only one, so that's good.
Fuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why we're so blessed. Do I sound weird? My ears are so clogged up. I sound like I'm talking through a tube.
You sound all right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just your ears being clogged up.
They are so clogged up. I feel like I'm not even. I can't even hear myself in here, and I don't want to turn it up because my ears are already ringing.
That's a bummer. You sound fine.
Okay. Let's get into, the first show for HCW since Salina got canceled is going to be this Saturday, January 31st at the Osage Rec Center.
Nowhere to Run, right?
Nowhere to Run. Is it Nowhere to Run?
I believe it's Nowhere to Run. You didn't write it down, but
no, I did not.
I'm pretty sure it's Nowhere to Run.
Don't rely on me for things right now. I'm ordering taco burritos.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
If I'm not better by Friday, nothing's happening this weekend. I can tell you that right now. I just don't want to get anybody sick.
Yeah, no, I got you.
So show starts at 5:30 for VIP. Doors let in for VIP at 5. VIP match starts at 5:30. Show starts at 6. There will be, of course, a normal intermission. And then the after party will be at
CJ's
Bar and Grill, who is a sponsor. And if you want to check out who's sponsoring HCW, you can go to Heartland Championship Wrestling's Facebook. They're working on a website. They are on all socials, so I highly recommend you check them out. And then also, if you could follow Chubby Buddy Studios and Bumping Chops, that would be awesome. Just throwing that out there in the beginning of the show. So we're going to get into some predictions for the new show coming up. And this is going to be a big show because it's the first one of the new year.
Mm-hmm.
So the very first thing that's going to happen that has been announced is the VIP. So for those of us that'll be there a little bit earlier, we get to hear from our former champion, Chance Kerrigan, who is going to address the HCW universe, and he's going to kind of, I don't know if he's going to explain his reasoning behind his turn on Ray and smashing him in the head with the guitar back in December, or what? What do you think?
Well, hopefully we get a little bit of an explanation. I mean, it was so sudden. And
out of the blue.
I mean, usually people have a reason. I mean, maybe he does. We just don't know it.
But why go through all the elaborate, like, I'm going to have a celebration of their friendship.
They're right.
And then just to bust a guitar that Ray bought for him. Ray said it wasn't a cheap guitar.
Yeah.
And busted it on his head while Ray's getting ready to send him sing a soliloquy or a song that he wrote him.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe. He's
going to address the press.
He's going to talk to the people. He's going to give a State of the Chance address.
Instead of a State of the Union.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which I'm looking kind of forward to. I mean,
do you think there's any excuse that he could have that would be understandable?
I don't know. I don't personally like looking through our eyes, no. But I mean, like I said, we don't know personal lives. We don't know. You know, Ray said he didn't feel like there was a reason. You know, he was here with us. He told us he wants to know why. You know, we talked a little bit about, you know, what could have done it. Maybe the torment of the seventh seal, or just, you know,
so maybe
the toxicity of him and his wife being tormented by him, and just whatever. I mean, it's
so at the least we can expect is just at least some answers.
Hopefully.
Either that, or he's going to leave us with more questions than answers.
Yeah, or just tell us we're all scum for some reason, even though we've supported him for.
Yeah, scum for supporting him. That would be new.
Well, it's happened.
It has.
It's all of a sudden they blame you people, and it's like, well, what is it? What do you mean, you people?
That seems a little categories. Don't put me in no categories.
Yeah.
Well, then that's going to lead us into, now these are not in order. These are just how I wrote them down.
No, I'm not sure. Did you write all of them down? Because I don't see Caine and on there. So yeah, my mistake. We have all the matches.
Well, I was missing one.
Yeah, but we got it. We're taken care of. So our first actual match is going to be T2G versus Austin Riddick for the Out of Luck Championship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from what I understand, T2G demanded this match.
Yeah.
Austin.
He's been kind of wanting it. It's, you know.
I don't feel like he can move on until he does this. But do you think he's ready for it?
Well, we've talked about Austin Riddick here quite a bit, being kind of a student of the game. Like it seems like he knows a lot more than we think. So, you know, I really don't know. I have all the faith in Tommy Too Good to pull it out of the bag, but at the same time, this is Austin Riddick, who's shocks me with every turn.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always impressed when I see him, but don't let him off the hook that easy. I'm still mad at him.
Yeah, I feel like Tommy's going to have to pull some surprises out of his bag that Austin's not going to be able to predict.
Yeah.
And if Tommy wants to win this, he's going to have to beat Austin at his own game, because the one way to beat Austin is through his arrogance and his boasting.
Yeah.
So Tommy's got an uphill battle to climb, because Riddick he's a battle. So...
Yeah, so I would say I believe Tommy's going to pull this through. I'm going to give Tommy all the benefit of the doubt and say that he's going to win.
We'll back us some Tommy.
I'll be a little disappointed if he doesn't, but I mean it's anybody's game.
Yeah, because God knows what Austin will do with the Out of Luck Championship.
Yeah.
So then there's an 8-man elimination tag team match with Darren Jekyll, Mike Maverick, Blade, and Simon versus Johnny Faith, Kit Reaver, Paradox, and a secret vacant spot.
Yeah, mystery opponent. So any idea on who the mystery opponent's going to be? Well, the Seventh Seal has just brought devastation to a lot of people.
Everybody. Who have they not devastated?
There's a lot of people that they haven't fucked with, so to say, but some people aren't around or aren't going to be there, we know. So, you know, the speculation, I mean...
We're here speculating.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, literally.
Yeah, we're speculating. So I'm going to go on a limb and say I think it's going to be Stormy.
You think Stormy Renee?
I think Stormy's going to show back up. We haven't seen her in a little bit. I mean...
Stormy Renee. Now, first we knew it was going to be Johnny Faith and Kit Reaver, and then Paradox was added later.
Yeah.
Let me think. I mean, originally I thought it was going to be Logan Knight.
Yeah.
Let's see, who else can... I mean, Jose's already in a match.
Yeah.
I can't think of...
So they've attacked Drake. They've attacked,
I mean, and No Coast has got a match that night, so it's not going to be Vale or Temple, which was my original thought, that Kit Reaver and Johnny Faith were going to bring in No Coast Yakuza.
Yeah.
We don't know if maybe it's Kargar. which is a possibility because Kargar and Blade have a long running feud.
There you go. Yeah.
So that's an option. Maybe Bruiser or Hector. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Whoever they get, they're gonna need it to go against the Seventh Seal. So who do you think? So to explain to everybody how an elimination tag team match works, it doesn't matter who gets pinned, right?
Yeah, you get pinned, you're just eliminated.
And then the last two
comes
standing.
down to whoever. Well, maybe not the last two. It could end up being a 3-on-1 situation.
Oh, okay.
Like they could pin everybody on the other team except one person, and then the other team have their whole team still.
So it's just one team has to pin.
After everybody from one team's eliminated, that determines the winner.
Oh, okay.
So whoever has a man standing or men standing at the end of the match are going to be declared the winner. And anything goes. I mean, at this point, there's no rules. That's,
other than somebody has to be pinned.
Yeah, I don't know if run-ins could happen, but I'm pretty sure that, like, as far as the men in the ring, like, they could use weapons if they want.
So chairs, kendo sticks, and
scary tables
and all. Hopefully they're not scary tables. Yeah. We don't want to eat it. So who do you think is going to come on top? I mean, the Seventh Seal's been dominant, and they're pretty aggressive.
That's just it. They've been dominant.
But Johnny Faith and Kit Reaver and Paradox, that's a hell of a team.
At this point in this, the odds are going to be even.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, unless Kuda's going to be there, but he went and said so.
Kuda's not going to be there. He's not on the. Well, I don't think he's going to be there.
Yeah, I'm just saying as like an extra man on their side. Yeah, and they've also got Katie Lynn. Yeah. So I mean, if it's. The odds are either going to be even, or if they're uneven. I feel like if it's uneven, like if they've got somebody there, then it's not going to look good for Johnny Faith, Kit, and Paradox, and whoever their mystery opponent is. But if we could keep things, 4-on-4, they might have a chance to beat the Seventh Seal.
Divide it up into 1-1-1-1-1. Yeah, everybody take one person.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
But it's the second that it's more than one Seventh Seal member on one of the other teams, that's where the trouble is. They're going to get
trouble. Okay. I feel like the trouble's going to go, and it's going to go.
So divide up the Seventh Seal is going to be the strategy they need to keep.
That's what they'll probably need to do. I mean, if they want to pull that off. But as far as it goes, like I said, the numbers, the power game, the strength, I feel like it goes to the Seventh Seal. And
you think so?
Yes.
I'm gonna say that I want to see Johnny Faith, Kit Reaver, and Paradox, and this vacant person. I want to see him knock him down a notch, maybe humble him a little bit. So I want them to win.
Yeah.
But if anything, I want them to put a.
I feel like Johnny Faith needs a little retribution. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How do you word it? I want them to like maybe teach them a lesson, like make them scared enough that they should start considering watching their backs.
No, I don't think that'll happen. Not unless it really gets crazy and more people come out after because like I said, they have. You never. You
can have the whole locker room out there.
Exactly.
The concession stand chick's gonna come with hot dogs and just throw them at people.
Shove them in people's faces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eat the hot dog.
You better eat it. I don't know. So you're gonna go with the Seventh Seal. I'm gonna back my guys. I'm gonna say Johnny Faith and Kit Reaver and Paradox and Mr. Vacant Spot is going to dominate. I think it's time to see the Seventh Seal. They can lose one. That's what I want. I don't know that it'll actually happen, but that's what I want to happen because I like the good guys. So the next one is a tag team match for the number one contender for the tag titles.
Mm-hmm.
And it's No Coast Yakuza with Vale and Temple, Chris Vale, Christian Temple, versus Native Combat of Neogenesis.
And Billy the Kid.
Their Native Combat is part of...
Coda Brand.
Coda Brand.
Coda.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And yes, it is Neogenesis and Billy the Kid.
So... the Coda Brand's been kind of on a shit talking role here lately, right? And
there's mad shit.
they've been doing some dastardly stuff too, because like we saw that video where they went in and attacked
Malik
while he was training.
Yeah,
That was a little vicious, man. I mean, come on, guys. He was training.
they got some internal beef going on.
Yeah.
So are they going to be solid enough? Because there's no beef between Billy the Kid and Neo.
No, and they're a strong tag team.
Yep. And but No Coast is a strong tag team as well, and we've seen that they've come to a different level recently, so they're more vicious. Because we saw that when they had their match with Darren Jekyll and Michael Maverick.
Yeah.
Where they had to go to a whole other level to win. And they did.
And they did. They beat the tag team champions.
So I do not put anything past No Coast Yakuza pulling this one out.
I would have to agree. No Coast is, they're like I said the last show with Ray, they're a different beast now. I mean,
yeah, they went back to the drawing board.
Definitely somebody that we're gonna be watching very closely, because I feel like they're gonna be moving up the ranks. Yeah, very, very fast.
And they don't have any contention between the two of them right now. They're on the same page, which is going to help them in the long run. So I'm going to say No Coast Yakuza is going to pull this one out.
Yeah. You got to think about Cam though. He's a sneaky one.
Exactly, and that would be how Native Combat are willing to go to whatever level.
The last time we saw him,
but No Coast, when they were fighting Seven Seal. They knew that, and they still came on top.
Yeah.
So I think they'll be watching it because they know this is not the first time fighting Native Combat.
All I gotta say is watch for that boombox.
Yeah, no shit.
They've utilized that a couple times.
Maybe the ref should throw Cam Dakota.
I don't know if you can actually. Well, if he gets caught interfering, he can toss the ref or the manager. But I think for the most part, the managers.
Dickie's been thrown out many times. He's a manager.
That's true.
You can throw whoever the hell out you want.
That's just this ref's call.
I'm surprised we don't get thrown out.
You say that. Josie's going to throw us out now.
I don't think Josie would be the one. I think Joe would.
Joe. I'm sick of you guys talking shit. Get the fuck out.
I can count to 3. It's just hard in front of people.
Yeah, right.
He's going to hate me. So are you gonna give it to No Native Combat or
no? I'm giving it to No Coast. I think the Yakuza's gonna win.
We're so ready, and I'm so very proud of those two.
Yeah.
I've seen matches. I mean, I'm eating these Ludens like they're actual fucking candy.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Ludens are good.
Yeah, they really shouldn't make them taste that good.
No,
to be fair,
it's
not that I can taste anything.
Well, so candy back in the day used to be considered lozenges, didn't they?
Lozenges, yeah.
Yeah, you go get you some.
I used to suck on peppermints all the time.
Yeah. I love hard candy.
I chew them though.
See, I can't do it. I don't like chewing.
I am the owl. That's 1, 2, 3.
See, and I'll take a sucker and I'll clean it down.
I know, but you are so loud with your suckers. I didn't realize how loud you were until you got that peach sucker the other day, and I'm turning. Because I thought you were like eating something, or it sounded like Baba when she's licking something. I'm like, what the hell are you doing with that? That is the dirtiest thing I've ever heard.
I'm the same way with popsicles, though, too.
You're so loud.
I'll slurp on. And here I thought I was doing something good for you.
It's probably because I don't feel good.
Yeah.
That it was accelerated, like exaggerated. I was like, I'm trying to sleep and you're over here going,
fucked up.
I don't want to hear that shit right now. Shut up.
People are going to look at me funny now like, oh.
Well, never mind.
You eat hot dogs the long way.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Something for her to know and for you to find out. Or never find out. Or
never.
Yeah.
No.
You ain't going to find out.
There we go. I was going to say, wait. I don't know. It depends on. You drink 2 shots and you tell everybody everything.
No, that's bull.
You bet. Takes 3. All right, let's move on to the next one. The number 1 contendership for the Independence title will be a vacant person versus Aaron Helms versus Gavin Bush versus Jose Gerardo, which we haven't seen Jose fight in quite a while.
It's been a while, yeah. I feel like it's been quite a while, yeah.
It's, we
keep talking and predicting like he's going to show up and help somebody.
His sister does.
Yeah, His sister's there all the time.
But I don't remember. It's been a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if the last time we saw him was before Logan left, I think.
Yeah, he wasn't at the...
He was at the show when Logan hurt himself.
Was he at the Red Kettle Rumble? I don't remember.
No.
He wasn't even...
He was supposed to be. I don't know. A lot of them, if they're backstage, I don't see them.
Yeah. Yeah, because we heard Dutch was there too, but we didn't get to see him.
Yeah, he didn't come out and say hi.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Rude.
That's another guy we miss, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
That's another... I mean, he could show up as the vacant spot in that elimination match. You never know. I mean, he hadn't really had beef with him, but he ain't one to hold down a fight, I'll tell you that. And it's been a while. I don't know.
What do you mean he ain't one to hold down a fight?
Or back away from a fight.
Okay, there you go. I was going to say.
Sorry.
Wait, he can hold a fight.
Yeah.
I just hope he's healed enough to do it. You know, I don't want him to come back too soon. I know.
Well, see, that's why
injuries when you're a kid.
I don't know how was his rehabilitation.
I don't get to see him all the time anymore. I used to see him once a week. Now I don't. I mean, I see him do his karaoke thing.
Yeah.
But I don't like bothering people, so I don't message him. And
so yeah.
But anyway.
So the number one contender shop. I mean, even vacant on this one could be somebody we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I mean, Calvin Aldridge is an option, which we didn't say earlier.
Yeah, Zachary.
Or Tobias.
Since he didn't get his match with
Calvin's tag team partner from Double Stuff, Tobias.
Storm.
Tobias
Storm, is that his name?
I think so. That's who I was going to say it was. I know his name is Tobias.
Tobias, yeah. Very good wrestler.
There's also Will Chambers. There's Drake, which I don't think Drake or Will Chambers will be there because UWO is having a show on the exact same day.
Yeah.
I think it's their 5th anniversary.
Yeah.
5 years for down at UWO, which is kind of cool. So congratulations to all of them guys.
Yes.
It is on our bucket list to get down to the UWO at least once this year. I mean, there's just so many. I know for sure it's not going to be Remington.
Like I said, Zachariah Creed, even new guys like Shane Davis.
Yeah.
He's not mentioned on this card either, so he could be...
That's true.
I mean, there's a lot of people you go by because a lot of these people have...
Well, and Shane Davis has fought Aaron and Gavin.
He sure has.
He hasn't fought Jose, so that would be an understandable... But same with Calvin, though. Calvin's fought all of them.
Yeah.
And he's not on the card. Calvin was always on the
Calvin probably deserves a
shot at the title.
Shot to get a shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Calvin is an amazing wrestler. Yeah. I really wish he would interact with the crowd more.
Yeah.
We've been saying that for about a year. I think the crowd would get really behind him if he'd interact with the crowd more.
Yeah. I'm a big
fan. Like, he'll come out and slap hands every once in a while. And I think he interacted with us one time when we were in Salina.
Yeah.
When he slipped on water.
Yeah.
But that is the only time I've seen him interact with the crowd.
Yeah.
So I think if he interacted with the crowd more, the crowd would get involved with him more. Because even when he's in the ring, he's not interacting with the crowd.
He's kind of like in his own world.
Yeah, which is fine because he is a really good wrestler. I'm not taking away. Like, some of the best matches we've seen have involved Calvin Aldridge.
That's true.
I just want the crowd to get behind him. So just
maybe more than they are. I mean, because like they get behind him, I feel like he's like, we don't talk about him as much as we probably should.
He should be more over than he is.
Yes.
Is what I say. Is what I'm meaning. And I think just a small, because his gear's great, his moves are great, the way he sells, the way he just all of that is good.
Yeah.
And we've seen he can fight with the smallest and the biggest man.
Yes, he can.
And he's fast, he's quick, he's accurate. Like, he has all the boxes ticked except for the crowd interaction. And I think if he did a little bit of crowd interaction, he would be number one.
So yeah, this match is it's just like a fatal 4-way. That means first person to get pinned. Or first person to pin wins.
Is it a fatal 4-way?
I believe so.
It didn't say necessarily, but I'm going to assume it is.
Yeah. So, I mean, with this and those other 3 men in there.
Is it fatal 4-way automatically no rules? Can they use tables or chairs?
Usually when there's more than one person in a match.
It's weapons?
It tends to be, no disqualifications.
Yeah.
So,
but does it have to be a pin in the ring?
Yes, it has
Okay.
to be a pin in the ring. It's not false count anywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
'Cause that's one thing I was looking when on the thing. It didn't say false count anywhere.
Yeah, so no, it's in the ring.
Having said that, go ahead.
I feel without knowing vacant, it's kind of hard to say who I think's gonna win.
Yeah.
But if I had to go judging on just those 3 men alone, I would say, I'm kind of stuck because I think it's either gonna be Aaron or Gavin.
Yeah, because Gavin's got some, like, he's talking, when he was on our show, he was talking about getting a cabinet together.
Yeah.
Right? So if he's got people helping.
Yeah.
But Aaron is, I feel like Aaron, it's his time.
Yeah.
And he's been working to earn it. And I think he wants it bad enough.
Yeah.
So I am going to back your boy Aaron. I think I am. I think I'm going to back Aaron. Not that I don't want anybody else to win. And I can see, or lose. I can see Gavin bringing out help or winning it through dastardly deeds.
It's definitely dastardly deeds.
But Aaron is,
I can see Aaron doing some dastardly things though.
yeah,
too.
but he don't need no damn help.
That's true.
Gavin can bring all the help he wants, and Aaron can still take him down.
So I would
but
say-
I can see those two being so arrogant, and Jose coming and stealing it from back
That's
end. Or,
true. Yeah, just
you never know.
I feel like they're probably going to work together for a little bit at the beginning, and then something's going to happen, and
He'll chop him one time, and Gavin's gonna die.
yeah, and then everything will break down from there, and then, like you said, maybe Jose will steal it, maybe Mr. Vacant will steal it.
You never know. I'm gonna back Aaron. I think.
I think I'm going to go with Aaron too,
Okay. Wow. We're on the same page today, babe.
for the most part. Yeah,
For the most part. You want to do this one?
the Sunflower Championship.
Number one contender.
The number one contender for the Sunflower Champ. Sorry. It's going to be Miss Mindy, No Grace, versus Morgan LeVay.
Yeah, we get to see this match again.
Yeah.
That first one was really good.
Yeah. Yes, it was. No, we've talked about Mindy. She's a totally different person now.
Yeah.
She's not
She's the
same.
badass Mindy.
Yeah. So Morgan, though, is she's no slouch.
No, she's no slouch, but she is just getting her feet wet again.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
because she was out, I believe she had a baby and retired for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then she's like, okay, baby can be away from mom for a minute,
Yeah.
so mom can go out and beat some people up. Because you know what, being a mom, you get frustrated and you want to beat people up. This is a great way to do it.
That's true.
If I'd have found this whenever I was having my kids, no, I joined roller derby instead. I didn't know about I knew about independent wrestling, but there was no training facilities around here, so I did. Yeah, so I did roller derby and ended up fucking some people up. So, and then until I fucked myself up, I was actually really good at it. But anyway, so I'm gonna go with Mindy for the number one contender.
I think Mindy's probably got this in the bag. She's been chasing that Sunflower Championship, and
She's a whole other beast.
yeah, she's promised that she's gonna get it.
She's not now. She's not above dastardly deeds, but she doesn't really use dastardly deeds all that much. Now, okay, she puts her feet on the ropes. I've seen her do it.
Yeah,
But her skill level, her aggression.
and didn't the last time we see her, she grabbed like a shirt or something and choked somebody for a little bit.
Maybe
I can't remember.
she's just badass Mindy, who's willing to take it to whatever level and say fuck all. So, I think it's gonna come around to Mindy's gonna go up against Heidi for the Sunflower Championship again.
I think you mean Gavin.
No.
I mean, he kind of tried to make it pretty clear that he's the Sunflower Champion,
No proof didn't happen.
and it was stolen from him. Stolen from him.
Yeah, I'd like to see when that speech comes up. So who do you think? You think it's gonna be Morgan?
I think it's going to be Mindy. Like I
Yeah.
said, Mindy promised us that she's going to take that championship, and I think she's well on her way.
I look forward to seeing what she's gonna do this year.
Yeah.
I really do. I look forward to what this year's going to bring, period, for all of HCW. But there are certain people that they really took off toward the end of the year, and I want to see that roll. I hope they didn't lose any momentum now that we didn't have the Selena show, and then we see that roll in.
I feel that.
Because you have more time to think about things, and maybe you go, you know what, I was going to do this, but I had a better idea while I was drinking on New Year's Eve.
That's true.
And all my best ideas happen when I'm less than sober.
Yeah. Dastardly.
That's how we got the podcast.
That's right. That's true.
I was like, hey, babe, we'd be good at this. I have a face for radio. You got a voice for it, and I have a face for it.
Yeah.
So the next match that we're going to talk about is the Heartland Championship title match, which is Mr. Ray Leon versus the I don't even know how to announce the impressionable Shotgun Dan Weber, because he left a hell of an impression on us.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
I will say, sir, pick another weapon.
Yeah, no.
How about Machete Dan Weber? Or how about Switchblade? Or any? Why do we got it? How many guns? I don't know. Pick another weapon. Hatchet. Hacksaw Dan Weber. No, that sounds very redneck.
Yeah.
Hacksaw Dan Weber.
I think Shotgun's fine. That he's another Dan with a
Well,
gun.
you can't call him Danny Pew Pew.
Well, no, he's not a pew pew. He's a bang bang. Handguns go pew pew. Shotguns go bang bang.
He's Danny Bang Bang.
Danny bang bang.
Good God, if you start flirting with him and making hearts at him, I'm done.
Oh, I think I'm afraid to make a heart at him. I feel like he'd break it, literally, like take my hands and crush them.
No, I don't know, man. That guy's a whole other beast.
Yeah, he's kind of
He
scary.
is on a different level.
I'm an instant fan of him, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I think we both were, because that was the first match we saw him was that was the Red Kettle Rumble, right?
No, it was before that. Yeah, no, it was before that. He wasn't at the Red Kettle Rumble. Maybe it was the Red Kettle Rumble. Wow.
Man, where'd it go? Shoot. No, I don't know. What happened?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll pop up somewhere.
Sorry.
You're fine. That was quite funny. Fair. I was like, whoa.
My cough drop just like right out my mouth.
Yeah.
I didn't even do it on purpose.
Well, we'll find it, though, before it sticks to whatever.
It's probably going to be like in my clothes.
No, I saw it fall. It fell
Okay,
in.
it's not in my hair.
So it's probably down.
I told you I was a mess.
You're all right.
I mean, I cried the other day when you were leaving to go get me medicine, okay? Because I didn't want to stay home by myself, and you told me I had to stay home.
I didn't tell you. I said it was probably in your best interest.
But I cried because you were leaving the house. I was going to be home alone.
I was only gone for like 3 minutes.
I know, but it doesn't matter. That's how sick I was. I felt...
So you're saying you're dependent on me?
No, it's just... Well, yes. But the thing is... Look, I need you just as...
missed me?
Yes.
For 3 minutes?
I tell you that all the time.
Oh.
But here's the thing: is I'm not used to having somebody take care of me. I'm used to have to take care of my damn self. So when you're like, I'm gonna go to the store, what would you like? That got me in my feels. You want to give me 7-Up and Tylenol?
And some lemon juice.
And some lemon juice so I can make a hot toddy. Look, and then you told me I could stay home and rest, and I didn't have to do anything. That got me in my feels. So yes, I cried. Because I felt bad for sending you out because it was fucking cold. And I sure as hell didn't want to go. But I didn't want you to go neither. And then I had that panic thing like, oh my God, he's going to get stuck in the snow and I'm not going to be able to find him.
No.
Even though you're like just down the street.
I'm like 3 blocks
You know, when I'm running a fever and I'm fantasizing about you just being in a blizzard, like in a little house on the prairie through the woods. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I can't find my way home. Blisters on your face. Have to come home. We got to cut off fingers and toes. You've been gone 2.5 minutes.
So yeah,
Sorry.
Danny Bang Bang versus Ray Leon.
Sorry. That's my... I lost it for a minute. I feel like this is gonna show Ray. This is gonna show what Ray is made of.
This guy's definitely gonna test him.
This is gonna be his test because, like, Ray has. I think Ray has seniority on him. You know, I can't say that because I don't know. But
I really don't know.
Shotgun, he is a
Dan's background.
big dude. He is so aggressive. He reminds me of Fatu.
Yeah. And oh god, his headbutt. That's the thing I would say Ray needs to watch out for.
Wear a helmet.
I get it why they call him the shotgun now, because that's like a shotgun hitting you when he does that. It's so quick and just.
Well, even his arms, clotheslines. Thank you. I was thinking arm drag for some reason, but that wasn't it.
His lariats.
Yeah. His clotheslines will just put you on your back real quick, which they're supposed to, but it's like, damn.
Yeah, he puts a little.
But
he's a very scary man.
But Ray, it takes a lot to kill Ray.
It does.
And Ray's quick, and he likes to kick people.
We learned though that Shotgun's not a slow slouch himself for being such a big guy. He is very fast.
He is very fast. It's scary. It's like Fatu, like I said. Like he can move like a guy his size shouldn't be able to move that way.
But somehow pulls it off.
Yeah. He could almost be Samoan. The way he moves.
The way he fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could almost be Samoan. It's crazy. Like
pure size.
Yeah.
He kind of dwarfs some of the Samoans today.
Yeah. So I am going to say Ray's going to retain because Ray is willing to... You damn near... You going to have to kill him. But I would say that. But we know Chance is going to be in the building.
Chance is going to be in the building.
And I wouldn't put past Chance to come out there and try to fuck Ray over.
He might fuck Dan over just so Ray can keep that belt, so he has his shot at it at Ray.
True.
Might screw Dan
I just
Weber
don't
over.
I see Chance coming out during this match. Let's put it that way. I see Chance coming out.
At this point, Chance is unpredictable.
Chance is.
He's very unpredictable. What?
He's a wild card.
He like I said, he could screw Ray. Or he could screw Dan just because he wants Ray with that belt.
Or say ran in the ring and steal the belt for himself and call himself the new champion because.
Come out and mess me.
Say fuck it. I don't.
Tell you what though, if I was Chance, I would not want to get in the way of Dan Weber.
Yeah, no. Do you want to make an enemy of Dan Weber?
I would not want to.
But even if he intervenes like on Dan Weber's behalf, right, to make Ray lose and Dan gets the title. I think Dan would still get pissed off at him because he knew he could do it by himself.
Well, not only that, but if he comes in and he tries to help Dan and then he gets caught and he gets Dan disqualified. Oh, yeah. That's...
Yeah. Throw that match and he'd be pissed because then 10 title doesn't change hands on a disqualification.
Sure doesn't.
Yeah. I don't know. This one's going to be an unpredictable, but I'm going to say... I'm going to back my guy Ray.
Okay, so...
I have to.
Yeah. I always back Ray. I think he's going to walk out with that championship. At the same time, I feel like you said, there's going to be something unpredictable happen, and I feel like I don't think it's going to be clean. I don't think whatever happens at the end of this match, I think Ray's going to keep that title, but I don't think it's going to be a clear win.
Yeah.
So per se,
I think this is going to build up to our legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Chance is probably going to run some shenanigans, not without knowing what he has to say to us. I believe that he can run some shenanigans.
I would say though, I would not want to make an enemy of Dan Weber. So last thing you want to look down is a barrel of a shotgun with a big head like that.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so the very last match we're going to talk about is this one, and we are very excited for this match.
Sugar Cane Carter versus Cake Tino Valentino.
Yeah.
You got
for
Sugar.
The Independence Championship title.
You got Sugar and Cake. This is going to be a sweet match.
How long you been thinking about that one?
All damn day. Actually, since this match was announced.
The Not So Voto Locos?
Yes. Since this match was announced, I'm like, man, you can't have sugar.
We love some Tino Valentino.
I do. I'm so excited to see him again.
Oh, we're going to break out the glasses.
Yeah, our heart sunglasses. Straight up.
Well, we love Tino Valentino so much. He is such a... He's a great wrestler, but he is such a fun person, like, as a character.
Yeah.
He's one of those, like... You just want to take him home and feed him. Give him a big old hug. You think he'll come out with a flower? I better get a flower this time. I didn't get a flower last time. I was so disappointed.
Well, you never know.
I want a flower this time, Tino.
You hear that, Tino? If you're listening,
He's
she
not
really
listening.
would like a flower.
I would love a flower from Tino Valentino. Maybe we should have him sign our glasses.
Could he sign his glasses?
Yeah, on the lenses.
I guess so. We wouldn't be able. Well, I guess we could wear them
If
again,
Macho
but-
Man can do it, he can.
That's true. We'd have to take a pretty good mark. We should go get one of them silver ones from work. We use on
The black one will work. You'll see the black one on there.
Yeah, that's
Don't
not
use
black
silver.
glasses, so you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. I gotcha. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know how much he charges for his signature, but we should get it. Make me feel better.
I wouldn't mind having a picture with him either.
Yeah.
I can do the little mustache twirl that he does. I love that.
Yeah, you're just jealous of his mustache, ain't you?
I am.
Yeah.
And his hair. He's got great hair.
You have great hair.
Yeah, but mine don't curl like that.
Yeah, no, you didn't get the curly
I
gene.
don't got curly. Mine is just straight.
Yeah. But his is only curly because it's sweaty.
Still looks good.
Yeah.
Mine gets sweaty. It starts sticking up everywhere.
Yeah. Well, that is a hell of a match for his first title defense against Tino Valentino. So we're just throwing out title matches just left and right, huh? To just all the newcomers getting title matches, huh? Everybody else gets contenderships.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what it seems like. What is Billy up to?
I don't know.
Testing his guys,
Maybe.
testing their
So
limits.
why are
maybe?
the outsiders? Because not Tino's only been there once,
Yeah,
but Dan Weber's only been there one other time too.
it's
So
true.
why are all of them all of a sudden just getting the big championship matches? Not. I don't know.
That's No, we talked about that with Ray.
What is he up to?
There's something ticking in that man's mind.
Ticking.
Yeah,
Man, he's probably counting down to legacy.
yeah.
I know that man's got.
Or he just wants to fuck with us.
I don't think we're center of the world, babe.
No, I'm not talking about me and you in general. Just the fans.
The fans
Yeah, just-
keep us
just
guessing. Keep us coming back for more.
Mm.
I think Caine's gonna keep this one.
I'm gonna say he'll probably keep it just because how good he is.
Caine is he's a top-notch guy.
Yeah,
The best guy, like shoot-wise, greatest guy. But as a wrestler, I think he's going to hold on to this title for a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah. He's a hell of a wrestler.
He is definitely one of the purest athletes
Yep.
to come through there. Just
He's a beast.
yeah. I've said it many times. It's just watching him wrestle it's like watching a masterpiece get made.
Mm-hmm.
And you put him with the right opponent, someone like Chance or
Tino
even Valentino.
Tino, and I think Tino Valentino and Caine are pretty well on the same level.
Yeah, this could potentially have room to be maybe a match.
Can
of the
you
year.
imagine how great it would be though if Tino won the title off of Caine?
We'd see him a lot more.
It would be the love title. The independent love title.
the independent heartland title.
I would love to see him as a champ. Oh, that would be great. But I don't see Caine losing it on his very first title defense.
No,
I don't see it happening. So, but it's going to be a great match.
yeah, I'm way looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
To be fair though, I'm looking forward to the whole show.
I don't know which one. I would say probably Caine versus Tino Valentino will be the main event, I would assume.
I wouldn't think Shotgun, since that's the main title, the Shotgun versus Ray. But
You think so?
yeah,
Well, either one.
I think definitely.
Actually, they'll probably be dual.
They'll probably be right behind each
co-
other no matter what.
They'll probably be co-main eventers. I would imagine the two championship titles. So those are our predictions.
Yeah.
Mr. Caine will probably go over against Tino Valentino. The show is Saturday, January 31st at the Osage Rec Center. Show starts at 6. Doors open for VIP at 5. VIP match is at 5:30. Be there or be square. Join us at the after party at CJ's Bar and Grill. Like, follow, and share. Tag 'em and bag 'em on all socials. Comment. Follow. What else?
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Usually you do all that, so I'm not really thinking about that part.
Yeah, I meant, what else? Is there anything else? As of right now, Osage is going to be the only wrestling until we get further word. So the next match will be February 28th after this. But we will do the breakdown for the show on Sunday after, so February 1st. And Valentine's Day is going to be right around the corner. What am I getting? What are you getting me for Valentine's Day?
A swift kick.
Oh. Well, you had to throw my flowers away. Do I get more flowers?
Maybe. Those were your birthday flowers, though.
I can't have Valentine's flowers?
Oh, that's just too predictable.
I didn't get anything for Valentine's Day last year. I made you stuff last year.
I feel like that's not true.
That is 100% true.
No, I feel like I got you something.
Nope.
I'll have to think about it.
You can think about it, but you didn't.
And you got to go and post whatever it is. Oh, he did.
No, you didn't. You really
Okay.
didn't. I got you. Okay. I made you stuff at work. And then the kids made you stuff.
No, you got me a giant octopus.
Oh, that's right, I did.
Yeah, you got me a giant octopus. That's why I feel like I got you something. I just can't remember what it was.
Now we were broke.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. And I made you stuff.
You did make me stuff.
Let's see. I think that's it. I think that's all we got coming up.
Yeah, looking forward to this show, though, for sure.
The wave's been, or not the wave.
Nightlife.
Nightlife has been moved to May. So when we get more word on that, we'll let you know. I don't know what happened. We have no idea. We're not in the know, and it's okay. So I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, looking forward to this show. Looking forward to HCW. We miss it. We're ready to come back and
start screaming our heads off.
Talk some shit, maybe.
Talk some shit.
Get in some dastardly deeds.
Be blamed for shit that's not even our fault.
And go hunting for a Billy.
A Billy.
A Billy. We're looking for you, Billy. We're coming for you. Yep.
It's going to be a great year. And we're very much looking forward to it. So thank you for joining us again.
Yes.
And we'll see you later.
Tag him and bag him out.
Bye, guys.